Hey everyone, uh, welcome to this channel. This is Universal English Language and Communication. Welcome once again more. This is Mr. Dorube, and today I just provided you very interesting content, which is like natural English by default, especially today's lecture emphasizes on salutation or greeting in English. Like by default, in order to salute or greet people, we say very casually, very ordinary or basic English greetings like good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or how are you, right? And in order to answer for that, people say I'm fine. So but like when we come to contextual or real life English, we normally have to use more other options or more other expressions or vocabulary in order to address real life situations. So if you are wondering about like other types of greeting, this casual kind of greeting, especially formal greeting, is like how are you, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening may not be so much enough to communicate with our partners effectively. So you have to nurture or explore more on that, especially English expressions and casual natural vocabularies in order to communicate with people effectively. So today my lecture focuses on basic or ordinary level English and very contextual real life, especially natural English expressions. So there are basically two types of greetings in English. The first one is formal expression. The formal expression focuses on business and official occasions, whereas the informal expressions or greeting focuses on talking to people who are really familiar or friendly or familiar with us and in a very comfortable environment. So in order to go with the both greetings, it depends on the person that we talk to. For example, if you are aiming to talk to people on business and official occasions, for example in office, you may just use formal greetings like everybody by default now down, like good morning sir, good afternoon madam, good evening sir, how are you today? So these are really very common casual greetings. Even the first time, for example, how do you do, we may say like that, or nice to meet you. This one is formal or official context, and for that I'm fine is the response for that. But today I would like to emphasize or focus more on informal sort of greetings. The informal sort of greetings are very casual. Is hey, hi, hello there, what's up? These are the informal greetings that we use for, especially with our friends, our family members, and everybody around us. But when we come to more detailed or emphasized forms of greetings, especially informal greetings, there are a lot of things to say regarding with that. So for example, for today I would like to emphasize you, I would like to introduce you with more detailed or long expressions in order to greet someone very effectively. So instead of saying how are you, you have to say other sort of expression. For example, the first expression is how are you doing, right? So people say that, how are you doing? How are you doing? This is more or less used by American English. So how are you doing is also used for greeting. So the answer could be how are you doing? And the answer could be I'm fine. I'm doing okay. So this is when. And also there are others like the second one. Let me come to the second one expression for informal greeting. How is everything? Yeah, we may also ask people say, how is everything over there? Yeah, this includes that your life, your health, your job, everything there. So how is everything? Oh, how is everything? Okay. So the answer for this one could be everything is okay. Everything is good. Thanks will be the answer for that. The third one, there's just even more other expression like people may say that how is life or how is life treating you, right? So when you ask it by say how is life or how is life treating you, you may answer, oh, life is good. One response, not really bad. Second response, I don't complain. Third response, life is comme ci comme ça. Another response, praise the Lord. Second response. So in order to ask for how is life, how is the world, how is life treating you, you may respond, life is treating me very well, thank you. So this would be the best answer, or maybe other options that I say so far. Even there are other kinds of expressions like how is it going? What? How is it going? Oh, how is it going? Hi sir, how is it going? How is it going? Means you're not going somewhere? No, I'm not just talking about that stuff. When you say how is it going, it means like how is everything going with you, right? So in that manner, you may just respond that it is going well. Yeah, it's going well. How? What is that going? Yeah, it means life or class or everything around you going. So the answer could be it is going well, right? The answer could be it is going well. Okay, so there is still you may also wonder about like other stuff like how is your work? Yeah, if you are wondering about the business or some other stuff, you say how is work? How's work? Actually, it's good, but it's a little bit tiresome. For example, if you ask me as a teacher, I work as an English teacher. So if you ask me how is work? Actually, it's good, but it's a little bit tiresome because working as a teacher over there makes you a little bit tired. So we call it's a little bit tiresome, but it's doing well, right? Nice work, right? So how is the work? Is also another expression for a good thing. Okay, and maybe lastly, you may also wonder about family members and other stuff like you may ask her how is your family, so I can answer they are fine. For how is your family, they're fine. There is also talking about other people, there is also a scenario where you may ask about other people like you individual, if you for example if you wonder about the father, mother, sister, brother and other people, you may also kind of wonder about them, ask them. For example, specifically for your father, you may say how is your dad, and the answer could be he's fine, right? And if you wonder about mom, how is your mom, and the answer could be she's fine, all right? And if you wonder about the husband, how is your husband, and the answer is fine. How is your wife? She's fine. How is your daughter? She's fine. How is your grandma? She's fine. How is your grandfather? He's fine, right? So how are you kids? They're fine. So talking about family members, like you may respond them like, they're all fine if it's conversation about the children. So these are more, casual kind of expressions. So by default, everybody may use the ones that I mentioned earlier, like very casual expressions. But if you are aiming to make your English sound natural or contextual, don't rehearse very casual expression, very basic, ordinary expression for your English. Rather, try to nurture or accustom to use more advanced and natural expressions for greeting in order to make your English more advanced ones. To recap on advanced informal expressions could be, hey, what's up? Not really bad. What's up? Not that much. Not that much, you can answer. The other one will be, how are you doing? Oh, how are you doing? Actually, I'm doing fine. Thanks. Okay, let me come with another one. How is it going? How is it going? So far so good. It's going well. Thank you very much. Second one. How is everything over there? The response will be, it's going well. Everything seems going well. Thank you very much. There is once more. How is life treating you? Life is, not really bad. I don't complain. Praise the Lord. It's comme si comme ça. You may respond this manner. Okay, and if you wonder about general things, listen, how is everything with you? How are things going? So the answer also should be, they are going very well. Thank you very much. If you are still wondering more about the family, other stuff you may say about, how is your family? They're all fine. How is your dad? He's so fine. How is your mom? She's so cool. How is your sister? She is so fine, pretty well. Thank you. What about your brother? Everything is okay there, right? Thank you very much. So how is work? His work is good, but it's a little bit tiresome. It makes you busy or very tiresome. Okay, so yeah. So what's new? What's up? Yeah, kind of. So what's up? What's new? Oh, actually, nothing special. It's the same old story, So in order to talk about people, in order to talk about some issues, especially regarding breathing, don't be limited to very casual expressions. Try to use more natural and contextual language. Especially, one of the problem that will happen when we are made to talk with people, especially foreigners, is the gap. We are accustomed to talk about very casual English, whereas the people from abroad, especially, if you go other countries like America, English, or Australia, they speak natural English. That's why there is a gap between the communication between second language speakers and native speakers. So these are the most casual expressions used by native speakers. So we have to accustom this with, this in order to be a very effective communicator. So this was all about today. I hope you found it very interesting and very, very valuable for your English, and it added some value to your vocabulary or for your expression in order to make your English very fantastic. Thank you for listening. I will see you on my other video. It will be, the next one will be regarding farewells, how we just depart from the people and every situation. So that will be the second one. Thank you. So if you enjoy this lesson, I would like to hear from you, from your comments. Put me some comments or some of your comments, or for any question that you have in the comment button below. And if you really enjoyed this lesson, I really kindly request you to subscribe the channel so that you will be updated with the next more videos. Thank you very much.